Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? Um, haven't made a movie review for a while. Been kind of lazy, but last night I got to go see the new Stephen King It movie, and I know there's probably a lot of people who want to see it, so I felt like it would be cool to do a review for that. It was also the original miniseries. The original wasn't a movie; it was a miniseries, a two-part miniseries. It was one of my favorite uh, movies or whatever because they sold it later on DVD together. Um, of all time, I used to own the original, and when I was in high school, like a freshman or a sophomore or something, maybe even a junior, a girl came over to my house that was I was not dating or anything, and I told her she could borrow it, and she never returned it, and I consider that she stole it. So rest in peace to my copy of the original. I'd like to buy it again sometime, but anyways, a movie like that, it's kind of hard to. It has such high standards because the original was so good to me. It was like it's if you like the original, it's just such a strange movie and it's so simple. Like the way it's shot, it it you know why it's good. But anyways, the new one, it was entertaining. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes long. Uh, it didn't quite it's very uh it 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 sticks to the same main story, same characters and all that. It chooses different scenes. So I imagine they're both different scenes out of the book, or the different directors pick and choose which ones they actually want to use for the movie. But um honestly, wasn't as good as the original to me. The new one is a little. It's. I like the way that the old one is kind of shot at a time where technology wasn't as great, so they had to use more live action, and they had to use more creative thinking for the special effects. I also don't like the new Pennywise. The new Pennywise is much more like it's like trying to be scary. Like his face is distorted and his eyes are weird and he talks different, and it's entertaining. The movie was entertaining, but the original Pennywise was so simple. He was just a man dressed up as a clown, and every now and then, like his teeth would come out, or but just like the music in the original and like the way it was shot, it was much creepier and much better to me. This one, it's like the camera's always moving. It's like even when the people are talking, it's kind of like panning back and forth, and like I said, it was entertaining. It's only the first part, and spoiler alert: at the end of the movie, it says like episode one, so there's obviously going to be a second one where they're adults, like the original miniseries did, and it just nowadays with all the special effects that movies have, and it had a much more like startling scenes. Like the original, it wasn't really just like trying to startle you. It was like more just like weird and creepy, and like kind of like The Sixth Sense or uh, The Shining, which was another one of my favorite movies, the original Shining. And this one is more of a modern horror movie. It's still good, it's entertaining, and if you like the original, you should go see it. But it doesn't it doesn't surpass the original. It's not like Point Break. It's kind of like Point Break how they no, it's not like Point Break where they change everything and it's like a whole different movie. It wasn't. It's still good. It's definitely still good, and it has good parts in it, but the original, maybe because I saw the original at such a young age, it has a bigger imprint on my mind. But it just, I was I wasn't disappointed. I didn't leave disappointed, but I still like the original better when I left. So, if you're thinking about seeing it, you should go check it out. It's it's entertaining, but it's just not as I wasn't really creeped out at any point in the movie. There's like one part when they're watching a slideshow and Pennywise like shows up in the slideshow, and that part was pretty creative and cool, and it was kind of creepy, but it's it didn't, you know, I think I said it enough, but hopefully if you do see it, hopefully you'll like it. But that's my take on it. So God bless. Have a nice day.